evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Opening round scheduled for 10. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. The executioner is able to land a good, solid left hand. Good block. The executioner's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Wow, is he defensively sound. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The executioner is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. We've seen it many times before, and maybe this will be the time for him when you realize just how bad a cut is, where it puts you in that desperation mode, that instant offense mode, that there's a certain urgency that has to be had.
You know, it's funny you say that because sometimes fighters need a little fire to be lit underneath them. And that might be the case right now. You hate it to come from a cut, but if this gets him to start being a little bit more fiery and go out there and get things going a little bit more, then it serves the purpose in that way.
Like a sledgehammer that up. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down.
Teddy, I got to be honest with you. Based on what we saw in that last round, I didn't think we'd be broadcasting this round. I thought the fight would be over. It may be soon if his opponent can jump on him.
But this could be his only chance. I don't think it can last much longer. Maybe this is the moment where you expect your opponent to come after you fast. Maybe you grit yourself, you plant your feet, you draw a line in the sand, so to speak, and you nail him coming in.
Gets rid of that body shot. Gets rid of that effort. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots.
Keep working the jab.
To the head he goes with a left hand. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
The executioner is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Close to him.
There's a nice left hand able to get in. Scored well up top. And we come to the end of round number 2. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Relax. This fight is so close. It's really close. Let those hands go, all right?
Number 3 is underway. Solid left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Scored well with that straight left.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Good job staying away from the danger there. The executioner's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Good left there. Blocks that punch. On the mark with the straight left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Blocks away that headshot. The executioner is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. The executioner's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
10 seconds to go in this 3rd round. That right hand serving him well. And that's the end of round 3.
That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right?
All right, let's look at Teddy's scorecard after 3 rounds, and you can see that he's up by just a round. But I think it's fair to say that it's anybody's fight at this point. The executioner's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Good, strong combo. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Stay focused on the inside.
That's okay. Let's go.
Halfway through this round here. Accurate with the straight left. Scored well up top.
Not focusing.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot.
You need to keep that head moving.
The executioner's hit by a counter punch there. Targeting that straight left hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
Let's see some defense.
Fires off that hook. The executioner's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Blocks that punch. The executioners wondering what hit him. A huge counter punch came back at him. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Scored well up top. Oh, what an uppercut.
Hey!
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Good shot there with that left.
It's okay. Pay your back. Relax, relax.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Move your head! Levante la cabeza!
Just like that, just like that.
He just missed that shot up top. The executioner's left landing well. Good flush shot upstairs. There he is on the inside, and that's where he wants to be.
That's exactly where he wants to be. And what he has to do now is make sure that he keeps those hands moving.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Scores up top with a left. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by the executioner. And round 5 comes to an end. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Nice strike after catching one by the executioner. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. The executioner is wanting to counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. What a big shot. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
1, 2, 3.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He has found his groove with this right hand. Good defensive skill. The executioner's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Relax, you're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
The executioner is able to land a nice, clean left hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He fires off the combination there, and it lands. He scores with the left.
Move those feet.
Scored well up top.
Let's go.
The executioner's left, working well that time. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Listen up. This is what you're doing. The reason why he's landing it is because you're steering.
Teddy, this is where things can start to change, and I think we've seen it in these past few rounds leading up to this 8th round. Your scorecard now shows a slight margin in his favor.
Yeah, he's like that kid in the classroom, All of a sudden he stands up. He says, hey, gets the teacher's attention, and he says, hey, I want to be heard.
Oh, he's been heard the best.
Yeah, I want to be counted.
The executioner is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. The executioner is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Blocks that punch. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the executioner. Eddie, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Oh, good exchange there. He is not in good shape. He could be big shot there. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's the end of round 8. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
All right, relax. You just gotta relax. Gotta move out there. All right, move.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink, but this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. The executioner's got a good measure on his opponent. Every time that head dips down, that front of that body leans forward, you see him firing off that uppercut.
Well, there's certain situations where you have to be ready to do certain things. On the inside, the uppercut is usually one of those situations where that punch becomes very available.
There's a right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Stay focused on the inside.
The executioner's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Oh, that's a big shot to the head. The executioner is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Solid left. The executioner's punch didn't come close. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep that head moving.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that's the end of round 9. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
They've put forth a good effort throughout. Now one more meeting. The final round is here. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Bang the body. Pace yourself. Back to the body.
Not able to win. Oh, he is stunned. He could. Wow! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Get up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand!
So he goes down again, and give him credit for rising up and beating the count. But Teddy, this referee's got to have an eye on stopping this fight.
Well, if he's a real ref, if he's doing his job, he definitely has to.
Able to get rid of that. Wow! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is done.
By way of knockout, your winner.
The executioner's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.